so right now we're going to take a look at negation, how to explain that you do not have something. Du hast keinen Bleistift. Er hat keinen Computer. Sie hat kein Heft. Ich habe keine Landkarte. Meine Mutter hat keine Tafel. Dein Hund hat keinen Tafellappen. Ich heiße Herr Milner. Ich heiße Bob nicht. Er heißt Bob. Er heißt Pia nicht. Er wohnt in Midland. Er wohnt in Saginaw nicht. Ich kenne Bob. Ich kenne Arnold nicht. Wie geht's? Es geht mir nicht gut. Die Frau ist nicht schön. Der Junge ist nicht stark. So, what's the difference between the top and bottom lines here? Obviously, we're using kein on top and nicht on the bottom. So let's first think, what do each one of those mean? Kein, du hast keinen Bleistift, you don't have a pencil. Er hat keinen Computer, he does not have a computer. We're negating things, so it means kind of like don't. Ich heiße Herr Milner, ich heiße Bob nicht. Er heißt Pia nicht. He is not called Bob. He is not called Pia. So you have kind of like a not there. So what's the difference? How do you know when to use kein and how do you know when to use not? Take a look. Pause if you need a second to think. Kein, we have working with nouns. Keinen Bleistift, keinen Computer, kein Heft, keine Landkarte, keine Tafel, keinen Tafellappen. So kein negates a noun, whereas nicht is working with a verb. I'm not called Pia, don't live in Saginaw, I'm not called Arnold, I'm not good, is not pretty, is not strong. So the nicht goes with the verb. It's going to function with the verb, whereas kein is always going to be working with a noun. So that's all you have to know for that. Take a couple more notes here about some of the things. Notice how kein has endings on it. Those are the same as with ein, so you just have to use the same information you learned about how to put the ending on ein, and you'll be all set there. Notice kein always goes right before the noun that is negating. So that's easy. You always know where to put it. Nicht, you see it moves around a little bit. Sometimes at the end, sometimes it's in the middle. It can float around a little bit. The position isn't set in stone. It is going to come after the subject and the verb. Normally it's going to come after the object in the sentence, and it's going to come after what's being negated. Is not living in Saginaw, not called Bob. So for that, we should get some practice in this. Here we go. Write kein or nicht. And if you put kein, be sure to put in the right form, right? Be sure to think about what's the ending. Go ahead and pause this so that you can have a chance to do that. Okay, Nummer 1. Meine Mutter hat keine Katzen. Dein Vater kennt meinen Hund nicht. Ich habe keinen Fisch. Sie wohnt in Waldstätten nicht. Pia ist nicht dick. Die Katze hat keine Landkarte. Das Mädchen heißt Chris nicht. Meine Oma hat keinen Bleistift. Du kommst nicht aus Berlin. Ich brauche kein Heft. Right? Now you should be able to not only tell people you have things, but that you don't have things.